Hiya fishy folks, and welcome back to Michael's Fish Room. Today, update on this angelfish tank. Grab yourself a snack and a beverage, stand by. Alright fishy folks, welcome back to the channel. Today I just want to go over moving this angelfish tank from my future ex-wife's house to my new house. It went very smooth. I moved it on Saturday with a lot of help from my friend Martin from SuperCichlids, and also my good friend Matt, who came over after working all day to help us finish up moving. Both you guys are superstars and I really appreciate it. This, in case you don't know, this was the 55-gallon planted angelfish tank in my old house. It was upstairs in between the kitchen and the family room. I'll put a link to the playlist up here for you so you can see the evolution of the tank. It's gone through a couple changes, but essentially it has two nice-sized angelfish, a couple of plecos, some cories, a poop ton of ottos, and flame tetras or Von Rio tetras. It has Buenos Aires tetras and some Florida flatfish in it. It is run by two Aquarium Co Op sponge filters. I also have an Aquarium Co Op heater and an Aquarium Co Op light. In case you forgot, I am a brand ambassador for Aquarium Co Op, and I love pretty much all their products. I do get them usually for free or at a discount, and I do talk about them. But if you've watched any of my videos on reviews, you know that no matter if I get it for free or I pay for it, I do pretty much honest reviews. That said, I also have right here, you can see a Seachem filter. I love this filter. It's the Shark Pro, I think. Unfortunately, when I moved, I don't know if it got damaged or I put it together wrong or there's simply something wrong with it. There's bubbles coming out of it. And when you turn it on, little tiny air bubbles, like it's sucking air from somewhere. So I haven't taken it apart. I haven't looked at it. I'm not blaming the filter. However, if you've had this happen before or you guys know anything about it, please let me know down in the comments below what you think it could be so I can take a look. All right, without further ado, let's take a look. All right, fishy folks, here's the tank filling from my well. This water is pretty chilly. It was like 55 degrees. I simply filled it about 3/4 and then added some heated water. All right, here is the tank. After I put the fish in, you can't really see the thermometer, but it's at about 70 degrees. No deaths, everybody's fine. Well, all right, fishy folks, here is the angelfish tank set up in my new house. Real quick, here's the family room. That's Vlad, the vacuum. My new couch. It's a little big, but it's comfortable as all, you know what. Those are two more stands for fish tanks. One's for my nephew, a 75-gallon, and one's for the 90-gallon. Considering another flower horn and considering putting it right there, let me know down below what you think. Yes, I know there's algae issues. I would probably just cover those windows with blackout curtains. Not really sure yet, but there's really no other spot. Anyway, the move of the tank was very simple. And we also need to talk about the Seachem filter that's got bubbles coming out of it, see? And when I turn it on, it just creates little tiny air bubbles in the water. Moving was very simple. It's a 10-minute drive from one place to the other. I filled a 5-gallon bucket, about 3/4, with water from this tank. I caught all the fish. I drained the tank. I was draining the tank as I was catching the fish. I left the substrate in. I took all the filters, the heater, the light, Aquarium Co Op light, Aquarium Co Op sponge filters, Aquarium Co Op heater. I am a brand ambassador. I do love almost everything I've tried of his. The Seachem filter I loved up until I started it. I don't know if I put it together wrong or I broke it. I haven't taken it apart, but if you have one of these Seachem filters, let me know down in the comments below if you had this problem with the bubbles. If anyone's friends with Big J Wilson, someone can tag him in this and maybe he can let me know what's going on. Anyway, we had no fish deaths in the move. It was very simple. I filled that bucket up 3/4, put all the fish in, put the filters in, put all the stuff that's in the bottom, the wood, the caves, the plants, and left them in that bucket for, I don't know, an hour until we loaded up the truck, we moved. I put a Airline to one of the filters overnight because this tank wasn't ready. The stand wasn't built and the tank wasn't ready to be put on. So there we are. I see on social media many people overthinking moving with fish. I'm moving an hour. I plan to put 2 battery-powered air pumps in the tank, in the bucket with the 1 fish or 2 fish. I'm going to starve them for 96 days before I move them so they don't cloud their water. I'm going to add brand new water and add prime every 37.6 minutes to make sure there's no ammonia buildup. Like, guys, don't overthink it. It's very simple. Fish get shipped to this country from all over the world. This country being the U.S., if you're watching in the U.S. They get shipped from all over the world in little tiny bags with little tiny amounts of water. And they're fine. If you're going to put... I had all these fish, what is there, 30 different fish in about 4 gallons of water, if that. It was fine. Don't overthink it. Anyway, my water here is slightly different than the water at my future ex-wife's house. It's actually quite a bit harder. And it also has higher pH. About 1 to 1.2 higher pH. I didn't drip acclimate. I didn't do anything. I filled this tank up with water from the hose. It was about 54 degrees. I filled it about 3/4. Then I added about 8 gallons of water that was about 135 degrees. Brought the water from 55 to about 71. Then I poured all the water and the fish from the bucket into the tank, and then I topped the tank off with about 75 degree water. It took, once I filled everything up and added the fish, the thermometer on the heater said it was about 72. Everybody was pale, which I expected. And as the heater worked and the room temperature heated up, the water, it came up to temperature and everybody colored up and was fine. Again, no fish deaths, no otto deaths, no snowball pleco deaths, no cory deaths, no angelfish deaths, nothing. Now, you may be saying to yourself, but Mike, you have to drip acclimatize all the fish. No, you don't. You don't. These fish are healthy, they're hardy. I really wasn't concerned over the pH difference, especially the water hardness difference. I'm curious to see how breeding goes with my plecos in this hard water and high pH water. They're all tank born and raised, so it shouldn't be a problem, but we'll see. But the ottos are doing great, cleaning up. This was actually the back of the tank in the other house. So I still need to get a mag float to clean like the inside, like here and stuff, but everything is cool. Guys, I hope you like this video. The fish room is in disarray. I did finish moving everything, like I said in the beginning, this weekend with help from friends, and waiting on my contractor friends to have some time to come and do their thing so I can start building out the fish room. Any comments or questions, as always, leave them down below. And let me know if you know anything about the Seachem filter here. See the air bubbles coming out. I don't know if the case is cracked. I don't know what happened, but there we go. Have a great day, folks. See you, bye.